Since the final shots of World War II echoed across the globe, the United States has been perfecting a very specific kind of power play. High-altitude bombers capable of ending wars before they begin. These aren't just aircraft, they're flying statements, a sky-born language of dominance and deterrence. Today, we'll uncover the most dangerous American bombers ever built, why ancient giants like the B-52 are still patrolling the skies, and what the future holds with the rise of the B-21 Raider. Strap in, because this is a journey through 7 decades of airborne supremacy. In late 1945, while Boeing was mass-producing nearly 4,000 B-29 Superfortresses, the U.S. Air Materiel Command sketched out a new super bomber, one that could fly faster than 300 miles per hour at 34,000 feet, cover 5,000 miles in a single mission, rain down 10,000 pounds of explosives, and be bristling with 20-millimeter cannons. But in typical American fashion, those expectations grew. Within a year, the demands had ballooned: 400 miles per hour, 12,000 miles of range, and nuclear capability. Boeing took on the challenge and launched the first B-52 Stratofortress into the skies in 1952. Just 5 years later, 3 of them circled the globe non-stop in under 46 hours, a stunning feat dubbed Operation Power Flight. During the Cold War, B-52s prowled the edge of Soviet airspace in operations like Chrome Dome and Giant Lance, ready to unleash fury at a moment's notice. As surface-to-air missile technology evolved, the B-52's strategy shifted from high-flying visibility to low-level stealth. By hugging the terrain and avoiding radar detection, these behemoths could strike targets from just 400 feet above ground. Today, 2 of them can scan 140,000 square miles of ocean in just a couple of hours. With the upgraded B-52H reaching 650 miles per hour, flying nearly 9,000 miles and cruising at 50,000 feet, and with the B-52J coming in the 2030s, featuring Rolls-Royce engines, smart cockpits, and modern sensors. The big, ugly, fat fellow is set to soar until at least the 2050s. Meanwhile, Rockwell's B-1 Lancer, nicknamed Bone, almost arrived in the 1960s, but was shelved in 1977 due to ballooning costs. That changed in 1981, when President Reagan greenlit not 1, but 2 bomber programs, the B-1 and the futuristic stealth B-2. The Lancer underwent redesigns, slowed down slightly, and gained stealthier intakes and a reduced radar profile. By the 1980s, it was a 477,000-pound juggernaut, capable of Mach 1.25 at altitude and Mach 0.92 down low. Though initially built for nuclear war, the B-1B's atomic teeth were pulled in the 90s, wiring removed, pylons destroyed, conversions completed by 2011. But let's be real, if global tensions escalate, there's nothing stopping the U.S. from rearming 50 Lancers with nuclear payloads, especially with the B-21 Raider still years away from full deployment. Then there's the B-2 Spirit, Northrop Grumman's legendary stealth bomber, born from a top-secret project named Aurora. Designed to be radar invisible, its flying wing design and radar-deflecting curves made it a ghost in the sky. From 1979 to its public debut in 1988, it remained hidden behind layers of secrecy, off-the-books budgets, and background checks, so intense even Congress was kept in the dark. But this stealth came at a cost. Maintaining each B-2 cost 3 to 4 times more than a B-1 or B-52, requiring special climate-controlled hangars and 119 hours of maintenance per flight hour. Still, its ability to deliver deep penetrating bombs and up to 80 JDAMs while remaining virtually undetectable made it an unparalleled force. While other bombers lost their nuclear duties post-USSR, the B-2 kept its arsenal and even got upgraded. Yet time marches on, and so does technology. In 2015, the Air Force tapped Northrop Grumman once more to build the next icon, the B-21 Raider. At $23 billion over 3 decades, this new stealth platform is designed to be leaner, more efficient, and more lethal. It looks like a B-2 from the front, but under the hood, it's a different beast. Fewer seams, better composite construction, radar-absorbing skin, and a higher operational ceiling. Its ability to operate independently, fly farther without support, and act in concert with 6th-gen fighters and drone swarms means the B-21 won't just replace bombers, it'll redefine them. Yes, it may carry less per plane, but quantity matters. 100 B-21s carrying next-gen weapons with pinpoint stealth is a logistical and psychological nightmare for any enemy. By the 2040s, the B-1 Lancer and the B-2 Spirit, two of America's most iconic and powerful strategic bombers, will begin their long-anticipated retirement. These aircraft, once considered the pinnacle of airborne warfare, have served for decades as key pillars of U.S. aerial dominance. The B-1, with its variable sweep wings and blistering speed, was engineered for flexibility in both nuclear and conventional roles. Meanwhile, the B-2 Spirit introduced the world to the full potential of stealth aviation, gliding unseen across enemy radar and delivering payloads with surgical precision. But as military threats evolve, so too must the machines that protect national security. Enter the B-21 Raider, the next-generation stealth bomber that promises to redefine the very concept of strategic air power. The B-21 Raider is more than just a replacement, it's a technological leap into the future of warfare. Unlike its predecessors, which were designed in the context of the Cold War or the early post-Soviet era, the Raider is being developed for a world where adversaries have access to advanced missile systems, electronic warfare, and integrated air defense networks. It's built from the ground up to survive and thrive in this high-threat environment. Its sleek, flying wing design builds on the B-2's strengths, but adds lighter, more resilient composite materials, reduced seams, and cutting-edge radar-absorbing skin, all to make it virtually invisible to detection systems. So which of these airborne titans is your favorite? Was it the never-say-die B-52, the bone-breaking Lancer, or the Phantom-like Spirit? Or maybe you're betting everything on the next-gen B-21 Raider? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your take. And if you found this breakdown of America's stealthy sky empire fascinating, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe for more cutting-edge military tech, and tap that notification bell so you never miss a mission briefing. Thanks for flying with us. Until next time, stay sharp and stay curious. Who would have guessed that a Cold War relic would still be America's deadliest sky warrior in the 21st century? In 1952, the B-52 Stratofortress made its maiden voyage, an era when black and white TV was high-tech and the Cold War was heating up. No one imagined this massive warbird would not only survive, but thrive through generations of warfare, outliving most of the aircraft meant to replace it. Fast forward more than 70 years, and this beast is not only flying, it's being upgraded to fight well into the 2050s. But how did a mid-century turboprop idea evolve into a nuclear-era icon of unmatched longevity? Buckle up, because we're diving into the unbelievable saga of the B-52. Back in the mid-20th century, the U.S. military knew they needed a bomber that could strike deep behind enemy lines, specifically the Soviet Union. Boeing, already famous for the B-17 Flying Fortress and the B-29 Superfortress, seemed like the obvious choice. Just as they were rolling out their 4,000th B-29, the U.S. Air Force laid down new specs: a bomber with long legs, serious firepower, and enough crew to manage it all. Initially designed with turboprops, the B-52's fate hung in the balance as internal military debates raged. Some generals doubted jet technology was mature enough. Others, like General Curtis LeMay, pushed hard for all-jet propulsion, arguing future tweaks to the design would fix the fuel issue. Eventually, Boeing engineers literally built a prototype with materials bought from a local hobby shop, constructing the model in a Dayton, Ohio hotel room. The final design included swept wings, 8 engines, and unique bicycle-style landing gear. The military loved it. By 1952, the first B-52 roared into the sky. 3 years later, it joined the U.S. Air Force, and in 1957, it made history with the first non-stop global flight by a jet-powered aircraft. This was just the beginning of a legendary career filled with record-breaking flights and unmatched endurance. The B-52H, the only model still in service today, was born out of the need for more power and efficiency. Equipped with Pratt & Whitney TF-33 engines and an upgraded avionics suite, the H model was faster, could fly farther, and featured a tail-mounted Vulcan rotary cannon. It was tailored for low-altitude missions, with radar systems designed to hug the terrain and fire control tech that upped its precision. In combat, the B-52 earned a reputation for reliability and lethality. During the early 2000s, it boasted an 80.5% mission readiness rate, outperforming both the Rockwell B-1 Lancer and the stealthy B-2 Spirit. It played key roles in operations like Iraqi Freedom, dropping bombs with pinpoint accuracy while staying out of harm's way thanks to minimal enemy air defenses. Modernization hasn't stopped. In 2020, the U.S. launched a re-engine program, choosing Rolls-Royce's F-130 turbofan engines over competitors. Instead of switching to a 4-engine layout, the Air Force decided to keep the original 8-engine format, avoiding costly structural redesigns. These new engines promise better fuel economy, less maintenance, and enhanced performance. Next, a radar upgrade. The new APG-79B4 AESA radar will offer longer range, better tracking, and resistance to jamming. This marks a major leap from the old-school mechanically scanned arrays. Alongside this, the B-52's nose is getting a facelift, returning to its iconic look by removing outdated fairings and replacing the entire electro-optical system with modern targeting pods like the Lockheed Martin Sniper. Boeing also revealed renderings in 2022 suggesting the bomber may soon carry even heavier loads, up to 20,000 pounds per wing. While there's uncertainty about whether these are final designs or placeholders, the possibility of carrying hypersonic weapons like the AGM-183 AARRW tested successfully in 2024 could transform the Stratofortress into a platform for the next era of warfare. And yes, the B-52's old nuclear teeth may be coming back. Once stripped of its atomic arsenal in 2010 as part of the post-Cold War arms reduction efforts and modernization strategies, the venerable Stratofortress seemed destined for a quieter, more conventional role in America's aerial arsenal. So will the B-52 outlast even the bombers designed to replace it? Or is the Stratofortress preparing for one final act on the world stage? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video fascinating, drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more deep dives into aviation legends. Until next time, fly high and stay curious.